Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, a couple of days ago, it's been exactly a year since I bought my 2013 BMW 535i M Sport, and I thought this would be a perfect time to give you my ownership review experience with the car, talk about some pros, talk about some cons. So let's dive right into it. Well, first things first, and I think needless to say, this car is straight gorgeous. In my opinion, this is one of the best designs BMW had ever produced, and let me show you what I mean. Second pro of this car being its price. I mean, nowadays you can pick one of these up anywhere from 15 to 20,000. I mean, that's coming off a $65,000 MSRP originally. You can't beat that. Third pro is the features that this car has for its age. Let me show you some of my favorites. Fourth pro of this car is the quality of its interior. I mean, the materials they used to put in these cars truly feels like it's high quality leather, plastic. Everything you touch just feels quality compared to what they put in the new BMWs, unfortunately. And of course, lastly is the size of it. It's a pretty roomy sedan. Compared to the other sedans that I've driven, and I've worked at the dealership, I've driven a lot of cars. This is a very, very roomy car. I mean, check it out. I'm not super tall or anything, but there's a lot of room here in the front. Ton of room in the back. I'm loving this car. Can't say anything else. I guess time is to mention a couple of cons that I didn't like about the car. I don't think there's a car out there that doesn't have any cons. It's all a matter of opinion at the end of the day anyway. But these are sort of the top 5 things that I didn't like about the car so much. First thing being, it's not being loud at all. And I like that kind of sporty engine sound to any cars that I drive. So simple fix for that was deleting the muffler, which I have a video on that if you're interested. Second, lack of power. So the car wasn't as responsive as I wanted it to be. That's where the MHG Tune Stage 1 came in and fixed that issue. It is way more responsive now. Also have a video on MHG Tune if you're interested. Third con was the terrible cornering I put in here. Yeah, the car is so heavy it felt like a boat when going in corners. By upgrading the anti-roll bars, that for the most part fixed the issue with cornering. It corners so much better. I put A-Book anti-roll kit, essentially just wave thicker anti-roll bars front and back. It's not M3 by any means, but it's much better than when it was stock. Fourth thing, it's put it here that it needs of coding to enable all these extra features. That is quite true. A lot of these features were not enabled from factories, so you had to use Beamer code. I use Beamer code. Also have a video on that, you guessed it. But that's no big deal. Like a $35 software fixes all those issues. And last thing here, I have the braking at higher speeds. It is quite terrible, right? So if you're going like 80 and you all of a sudden want to brake, it is wobbly, shaky. I don't even know what to call it. This is the only thing that I haven't upgraded on this car, is the rotors and pads and everything, right? Because it doesn't bother me that much. I don't brake going 80 to a stop too often, you know what I mean? So that doesn't bother me too much. But yeah, these are the things that I didn't really like about the car. But overall, I think this is a phenomenal car for the price. You cannot get better. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe for more content. Again, I partner up with the local BMW dealership here. I have a ton of content coming out. I'm actually filming BMW X5M next week. So stay tuned, subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.